Hey, what's up, fellas? I'm my Licious Female Fan, Steve Licious here with a video on the Mi 9 SE Brown Edition. A little bit more of a rare device, and you can see from the box, Super Me, Super Brown. That is quite the tagline. So I'm going to tell you about the device itself. I'm going to tell you about the story behind the device. Not the easiest one to find. Found it completely by chance. We'll take a look at it. Fun little device. Fun little special edition. We'll take a look at it next. Stay right here. Okay, so the Mi 9 SE. Pretty standard SE. It's the violet color with the little line logo there on the back. Makes it kind of a neat little addition. The device itself, Snapdragon 712, so not exactly a beast. 6 gigs of RAM, which for last year, 2019, early 2019, wasn't half bad. 3,000 milliamp hour battery. A 5.97, because that extra 300 for the inch would have broken them, display. 1080p, but that's not the point. It's a mid-range device, okay? The Mi 9 SE was a mid-range device. That's perfectly fine because they were charging $400. This one was $500 if you were lucky enough to get it. But this particular one, we had to go a little bit far away. This one, we went to Japan last year, and I really wanted a Japanese flip phone. I've been trying to find one for forever. If you go on eBay and you try to find them here, they want $10,000 for these damn things. I know they're not worth that. I know that's a complete markup because when I would go to the stores, and there, the secondhand stores, the electronic shops there, you'd find used beat-up ones for 50, 60, 70 bucks. All right, so I know they're not worth $500. I understand they're new and they're novelty over here in America, but whatever. I'm not paying that. So I figured I'd go there, I'd search all the secondhand tech shops, phone shops, electronics, whatever, and try to find a good example of a Japanese flip phone that maybe, I know they probably wouldn't work here, I don't think they do, but it'd still be cool to have it. It's 3G, maybe you could try something, I don't know, whatever it would work. Supposedly they're unlocked, but a lot of them don't work. Figured I'd find one, get one there, wouldn't have to pay the markup, and I'd be happy. But, didn't get that done. But, I was in a shop, looking through, I was seeing the different devices that they had, the different Sony devices. They had a whole lineup of Sony devices that I'd never seen before. Some of the other ones, I was looking through some of the Chinese phones, some of the Oppo Renos and all that. And sure enough, on a second-hand shelf, which I couldn't believe it because the phone had only been out for maybe a month. This one, the phone itself, the Mi 9 SE, came out in February of 2019. And the special edition, this one here, came out in April. So it was literally maybe 2 or 3 months, at tops 4, that this phone was out and it was already on the used shelf and they had everything. Now, there's supposedly a battery charger, a line edition battery charger that came with the package. I didn't really see an image or a spot for it in the box, rather, and whether they kept that or whatever, I don't know. But it came with everything else that I could use. So this is what it looks like. This is what you get. You get the case, the special line edition, the Brown Bear case, which is pretty cool. You get the Brown Bear themed box. You have me with the line edition. Let's take a look inside. You've got the Super Me, Super Brown. Again, that fantastic tagline. This isn't poorly translated at all. Not at all. So let's see what you get in there. In here, I honestly didn't do a lot. You get a lot of Chinese. That explains that it's the Mi 9 SE and Line Friends. So those are the two things that I can understand. And then you had the Mi and Line once again. Now this was cool. This I didn't even realize was in here until just a few minutes before doing this video. The sticker bag. And the stickers, I didn't even open it up. These are really cool stickers. Got kind of a translucent look to them. And believe it or not, they fit on the phone itself. Now, you got to cover up the pre-existing logo that's there. But you could get them positioned a certain way where you can have them on the back of the phone. I don't know if that was the purpose of it, but it's still pretty cool little thing to have. I also have a card that you scan. It's a QR code that you scan to get line characters or special line characters. Now, you get some on the phone, which I'll show in a minute. But unfortunately, in America, it wasn't working. Because when I got this phone, basically the rest of the box is not anything too fancy. You basically got some other booklets in there. And you got your charger, your standard, your wall charger, all your standard stuff. But I got the phone back to the hotel. And I was all excited. I was like, oh, I'm going to drop a SIM card in it, see what happens. I booted up, and it's just 100% in Chinese. Because I forgot it was going to be the Chinese ROM and not the global ROM. Now, I was able to, through a pain in the butt process, because if you're familiar at all with the Xiaomi phones, when you want to unlock your Mi 9 device or your MIUI device, you have to apply. So you say, hey, listen, Xiaomi, I'd like to unlock my MIUI device. Okay, fine. So you apply for that, and they give you this arbitrary amount of hours that you have to wait before you're eligible to unlock your device. So let's say you get approved, you boot up the software, say, I'd like to unlock. Okay, great. You have to wait 127 hours. I think that was mine. And other people get 100, some people get 150. I'm like, okay, sure. But you do that. You go through a whole thing, you download the global ROM, you find it, and you upload it, and you finally can. This is running MIUI 11. It was a process, but I finally got it to where I could use it here in America. And it's fantastic. Neat little device. Neat little mid-range device. Fingerprint sensor in-screen. Nice AMOLED panel, as I described. 1080p. Sharp. A lot of people have a problem with MIUI. I don't. I think MIUI 11 is perfectly capable. Snappy. I think it's clean looking. I like the menu system. I like the brightness. I like the way it works. It just doesn't really bother me the way it bothers other people. I even like the battery indicator. I think that's a cool battery indicator that they have. But let's boot up Line real quick, because that's the whole special edition portion of this. So you get Line. Let me go to a chat here, and let me go to the special ones. Now you get the Brown Bear friends. Okay, so that's just Brown Bear himself. I don't know where the friends come in, but oh, there we go. You get the bunny character. I don't know any of these characters. This is bad. But there's Brown Bear and there's Bunny. And that's the friends. But those are the ones you get when the device is loaded up. You might even get those in the standard ones. But there were a QR code, like I said, for other ones that you couldn't get on the American store that just wouldn't work. But the case itself is pretty cool as well. So you got the inside of the case there. Mi plus Line. Line branded. Go in there. Pretty neat case. Pretty neat little package. I like the size of the phone. Not a gigantic phone. Not your Samsung Note series. Kind of an iPhone. It's got an iPhone 10 size to it. But very nice phone. Snappy phone. It was just a cool find that I was able to pick up. That's the kind of stuff that I go for. Not going to be a daily driver. You got 64 gigs internal storage. It's not a beast, right? But that's not the point of something like this. Just a fun little find. And when you go out in the wild and you find something like that you don't expect, I knew it existed, but very difficult to find, even now, Amazon, eBay. But this one, went to Asia, went to Japan, plucked it out of the wilderness, and brought it back here home. If you have one, if you've seen them, if you like them, let me know below. Like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Until next time, have that Steve-licious day.